right. Happy birthday to the superstars. Let me see who got a birthday out there. Let me see. Happy birthday, Renee. Also, shout out to my man Boo in the building. And JJ Smith is here too. Yeah. Also, Miss Amy got a birthday. Linda and Kathy and Lester got a birthday, y'all. Grown folks style. Hi, Jeannie.
Welcome to the Ouch Girl Show. Good afternoon, everybody. Good rising, all that good stuff. I have some amazing people with me, and they have a lot of good things to share, educate, all types of good things. Y'all know I don't disappoint when I have people on my show. So, like, once again, I am Ebony, the founder, CEO, all that good stuff of the Ouch Girl Apparel, the Ouch Girl Show, and everything. And I have, like I say, wonderful people here from, it's called Joyrific Band, the Joyrific Band. Am I correct?
Yes, Joyrific Band.
So I got it right. So we're going to talk about a lot of things because they got a lot of good stuff that they have going on, that they have done, and that they are doing. So this makes me happy. So I'm going to just introduce everyone because we were all just like all over the place. So we're going to introduce everybody. So the first person, what's your name, sir?
Hi, my name is Mark Rose. I'm a member of the Joyrific Band. I play keyboards, I write and produce.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Mark.
Rose, like the flower.
Excuse me. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, and I'm Joy Ford, leader of the group of Joyrific Band. And I write, sing, and compose music with the group, and
I like that.
I'm the leader.
So you write, sing, and compose,
yes, and play the piano. Yes. Yeah.
Now I like that because my dad is a minister musician. He plays the piano, so that's awesome. I mean, even when I was little, he was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I can hear piano a mile away, so I like that.
That's fun.
All right, now y'all know who I am. Skip.
Hi, my name is Judy Shepard. I'm the third person of the Joyrific Band. I sing, I arrange, I write. Pretty much do it all.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
She said, I do it all. So basically, Joyrific, the Joyrific Band, what is that? What is the gist of it? How did it get started? I'm going to start off with that. How did it get started?
Well, Mark and I, we are teachers. We were teachers in the same school, elementary, middle school of Ashburton. in Baltimore City Public
Thank you.
Schools.
Okay,
system.
yeah, I'm lost for a
Baltimore
second.
City
Okay.
Public Schools. And Mark is the technology teacher there, and I was teaching pre-K at the time. And I had started writing songs and teaching the kids how to spell their words in the classroom. And the music teacher said, "You're really good at that. You know, I think you've got something. You need to go further with it." And then I found out through a teacher program when all the teachers were performing that Mark plays the keyboard and he plays the saxophone.
I know that's right, Mark.
Yeah, and I said, I got to talk to him. I got to find out if he'll work with me on these children's songs that I've been writing. And so we got together. He brought his keyboard to the school after school one day, and we just started. And immediately we found a song, and Mark was magical with it, just picked up on it. And since then,
We haven't looked back.
we haven't looked back, and we've been collaborating on songs, and we've just expanded the group since
I love
then.
it. See, that was
Yeah.
meant to happen. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna tell you what makes me happy about that, because music does a lot of things for people. Because see, I like dancing.
Okay.
And so I always tell people, like, when I dance and mix the clothing line again, I just do a lot. And so to me, dancing, like, you've seen people in hospital beds or in comas, and when you just put on their era of music, it does something to
Yeah.
them. And I don't care if they don't know how to dance; they can two-step all day long. And if it's their music, and if it's something that just makes them feel awesome, no matter what type of music it is, I love it. I adore it. I think it's awesome. I think it should be in all schools. It should be part of curriculum, hands down.
Yes.
Because even like you say with the education, because it just helps you learn.
Yes.
Because so when you're adding things and you putting in the music and you're adding or trying to remember spelling words or trying to,
Absolutely.
anything you put in the music, it's on. They're on it because you listen to the songs and them little kids be remembering all them songs. You be like, why are you reciting that song?
Yeah.
You be like, okay, well you might as well put educational things into it.
Yes.
And then that's something too that's more.
And that really took off with the kids, and it resonated with them whenever I would start to teach them how to sing a song that had a big word in it. I'm like, wow, we're going up the staircase and we're singing Imagination. I'm like, if they can do that, I can put other words to other songs and they can learn them. And they're able to start writing them down
I
on
love
paper.
it.
They
I
were
love
writing the words, and the librarian was reinforcing it. She'd let them write it on top of their papers. And so it really worked.
I love
It
that.
worked. It
I
worked.
love that.
And they were doing
and
well.
it sticks.
It does.
What's great about that is that there have been studies done that have shown the power of music,
Oh, I'm quite sure.
and how it does help in all areas: science, the arts, English. It just shows, and kids, as you were stating before, it just resonates. It just resonates.
They like a sponge. They suck it. They soak it all up, everything. So that's why you got to be careful what's playing in the background,
Exactly.
or what's being said, and so forth. Because they'll remember. You be like, well, where you in it from? I heard that from you about 2 years ago. And they're just saying it now. You be like, wow, that stuck with you. Like I have twin boys, so I know, but they're grown. But even the music, even as of today, with them being 22, when they were little, they remember the Barney song and the Kookaburra and this song. And I remember them because we used to sing it, and the cleanup song. That was my favorite song. Clean up, everybody.
I remember that,
everywhere.
right,
They cleaned the entire house off of that song.
Yes.
That was my best song. So even with them at 22, if I sing it, they be like, I remember that song.
Yeah, we got a clean up song too.
Oh, see that.
We
That
got
makes
clean
me
up
so
songs
happy
too.
with the clean up
Yeah.
songs. So as far as going into it, I did go to the website. It's joyrificband.com.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Joyrificband.com.
Now, when it's Joyrific, it's Joy, because it's Joy, but her name is Joi. Am I right?
Yes, it
But
is.
it's her website is JOY-RIFIC, RIFFIC band.com.
Yes.
And when I went in there, I was like, ooh, because I was looking at the books, and then they got the sing-alongs and stuff like that. But see, she has other things besides that as well. It's so much. And we're going to go over everything, because you have books on Amazon, if I'm not
Yes, I
mistaken.
do. I have 4 books on Amazon that were published through Imagination Press. Wonderful company to work with to make your book come to life. Even if you don't already have it created, we will help you do that. But I have 4 books. The first book is called The Story My Granddaddy Told Me. And that story is oil painted by a neighbor of mine who is a veteran of the Army. So he did a fantastic job with that book. And then we have Mama, Can I Hold a Cloud, which was thought of because of a question my granddaughter, who you will meet later, asked me. And so that story is about an imagination of a little girl about what she can do and sees up there in the clouds. And then we have a story by a good teacher friend of mine named Dean Scott. And it's called My Friend Dean is a Chef. And the last story we have is Look Out, Pigeons in the Park. And I love pigeons and birds, so they're always watching what we're doing. So I decided we're going to make that into a cartoon later on. Look Out, Pigeons in the Park. Yeah. So
y'all know I get excited. Y'all know I'm all about creative energy, about putting things on paper. Y'all know I always tell people to jump. If you have any creative ideas, don't just sit there. Get out of your way, jump and do it, because that's what I did. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was like, well, I dream about it.
Yeah.
What do I do? And I always tell people I jump, and I say I just held my nose. I was like, let's go.
That's how
and
you
I
gotta
jumped.
do it. You gotta
But
jump
after
right in
that,
there.
doors just started opening, and I'm like, thank you, Father God. So I'm
Yes.
like, yes, and it's coming. So I'm taking it.
Yeah.
You take advantage of. So that makes me happy.
Yes,
I love the
yes.
creativity. I love that creative energy, surrounding yourself with all that, because now you're turning into a cartoon, and you got to understand, once that starts, more stuff just start opening
doors.
and
Yeah. And we're really excited about it too, because we've got a lot of plans for what we do with Joyrific. In fact, we're always discussing what we want to do in terms of the videos, because we have videos on YouTube.
Really?
Mark has done some videos for us
you
that
have
are
a
on
YouTube
there.
channel? Is it, or just you have? I mean, like, do you have it on a certain?
Both.
If I want to find them, so if I just
Yes.
go on to Joyrific, will I find it? Or
Yes, and
okay.
also if you were just to, you could just Google YouTube. One of our songs is called One Apple.
Okay.
If you Google One Apple, you will see One Apple by the Joyrific Band,
Yep.
as well as I'm a Scientist.
I like that.
So
And we have money on there now too, done by Damian Jackson, who is part of Imagination Press. He's one of our graphic designers. Incredible talent in this young man, and I tell you, he's gonna showcase this year big.
Okay,
Yeah.
this makes me happy.
Yes.
I like this.
Yes.
I like that. So now, do you have any things? Let me ask you this: do you have any things that you do to where you involve children? Like, do you have any sessions, or do you have any? Hey, this night we're going to do this, and we're going to have books, or we're going to have musicals. We're going to sing along. Do y'all do anything like that, or do you have something in the works?
Well, what we do is we do go. We go out to schools if they invite us. And last
good.
year I went out to some schools, and we do an interactive show actually, where the kids actually get up out of the audience and they get to hold different things that we have, and they sing along. We have a puppet scene where we do from My Favorite Crocodile, and some of the kids that are part of the Joyrific Band, they do that portion of the show. And so it's a really chance for them to get on stage and sing along with us. At the same time, it's not just they watch us do what we
That's what I'm saying,
what we're trying to teach the children, because we primarily want to target kids from 3 years and up, so that they're getting their basic skills, academic skills, and
Yes.
they know them before they even go to pre-K, because these kids are really brilliant, and
They are.
they pick up our songs
They do.
because they're catchy tunes. The parents are singing along with
Yes.
them, and they're enjoying what they're singing, and so it makes for good learning and fun activity, even if you're sitting in your car driving to school in the morning.
I agree.
Yeah. So
That was our goal. When we write, we always keep that in mind. We had the idea, we wanted to create a CD that the children could learn from and enjoy, but it's also for the parents to enjoy. So if you're going to Georgia for, say, you have to be in the car for 8 hours,
Yes.
you won't turn that off. You'll be like, I like that.
Yes.
So, and that's very upfront, and that's very deliberate in the creation of our music.
I really like that. Go ahead, baby.
Also, with the types of music being used, it's a cornucopia of every genre, pretty much. Everything from jazz to country. Got some R&B thrown in.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
It's classical. So it's something for everyone. And as Mark was saying, for a parent especially, it's like, this is not mind-numbing music. It's music that you sit back and you snap it along with
No,
your
I
kids.
get it. I get it.
So yeah, so
And that makes me happy, because when it went through my mind when you were saying how the kids come together and they work together and get on the stage.
Yeah.
So then it also helps with social skills too. For me.
yeah.
Because that helps with kids. They're not shy. They get along with other kids. They know how to collaborate together, work together. So I think that is awesome.
Yeah.
Because I know, like I said, my boys when they was little, they just went. I'd be like, hey, go give them some love. They'd be like, okay, go.
Yes.
So they weren't shy at all. So then sometimes I had to ring the bell, like, no, you don't get that person no love. You got to
Right.
be careful. But I think that is awesome. It makes me happy. happy because, like I said, I love music. I've always had an ear for it. Like I said, with my dad, it came to him naturally.
Yeah.
So he really didn't have to go to the instruments, the piano. He can hear music and play it right on the piano from hearing it. So I think that's awesome stuff. So with you playing instruments, that makes me happy. You playing the piano and all of this is good. So
and Judy plays the flute.
See? Look at you, Miss Judy. I see you over there, Miss Judy, like this. I play that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Seeing this make now, see if I knew this, I'd be like, can y'all go
Yeah.
So no, it's okay because y'all can come back on.
Right.
Because I want more. Please.
Yes.
So, because I want to see the books, I want to see the stuff, and I want to hear the
definitely.
music. I really do. So know that I'm gonna chase you down.
Okay, we'll be glad to come
seriously,
back.
have
We'll
all
be
that
glad.
because I would love that. And with the wintertime coming up, it's just people are more in the house and they'll watch and they'll see this. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like that also. Now, as far as you with the schools, do the schools have to contact you? Or
Yeah.
do you, okay.
The schools can contact us through our website. I also do go around and give out our brochure. We do have one that we give to the schools and the daycare centers. We also want to perform for the children in the hospitals this year. I've done birthday parties,
I was about to say birthday parties.
We do birthday
You do it
parties.
all.
And we're glad to, we've been at the mall. We have performed at the mall. And we've done some back to school programs. And we are looking to expand this year to do even more, innovative ideas of what we do, just getting out into the community and sharing what we love doing, which is music for children. So it's really exciting. And I'm looking forward to what Judy is going to be adding to the group this year as well, because she's always writing the most awesome lyrics for us. And Mark is coming up with doing a lot of more editing and producing for us of our own songs, and we're excited about that as well.
So now, when this stuff, let me ask you this about this creative energy, because I'm all about that. So when stuff comes to mind, is it like when you're just out, or you might be sleeping, or you might be up, or because sometimes you surround yourself with that so you can become more creative or just think of things. So do stuff just come? Like, do you be in a car and you be like, oh, because I know when I have books of designs, of clothing designs, and I'm in a car and I'm just like, and it's like, I got to put it on my phone, I got to phone over, because if not, I'm so busy, I'll forget. And even when I dream of stuff, I got to like, oh my gosh, that was awesome. So I got to hurry up and do it, because like I say, does it just come out of nowhere, or do you got to actually give yourself some quiet time, go in a corner and be like, let me brainstorm, or does it just, do you know what I mean? How does that work for y'all?
Well, Judy, go ahead.
For myself, I can see something or I might hear something.
Yeah.
And I'll start to jot it down.
Yep.
I'll write it down. I may hear a melody, and I have a recorder on my phone, so it's like
this
pull
is
that
good,
out so I can put this down. It's just wherever inspiration hits, and you just go with it.
I know. And it's like when you got to hurry up and catch it. Like
you do.
I gotta make sure I don't run. It's like you got to make sure you catch it.
There have been times when an idea or for a song or something will pop in my head, and I'm like, I'll get to it, and you go back and you're like, oh man,
well, what was that?
And you totally forget what it is.
And that's why I was like, I got to carry a book in the phone with me 24/7, because I'm with you on that. Because when you get it, you be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then you be like, at the end of the day, you be like, what was it? What was it? Please come back to me. That was awesome. So now you make.
Well, that's how I do it. I always keep my phone with me, and if something should pop in my head, I hear a song, I will actually just take my phone and record into the recorder. And if it's a book, I get my pen and paper. I like to commit to pen and paper first. I jot it all down, then I can go back and revamp it. But I'm a pen and paper person when it comes to writing. But for my music, I just sing it into my phone. Last Christmas, I lost my phone the day before Christmas. And I don't know about anybody else, but that just stopped my world. So I stayed indoors all day the next day. But thank goodness I saved it to a cloud.
Yes, I got stuff on a cloud. Okay, this is good. Good job.
You gotta save your stuff.
Bravo.
It won't come back if you don't have it.
Yeah,
so thank goodness I was saved by the bell there. So I have my music back, and I write a lot of music all the time. So
And it just comes.
It just comes, yeah.
You can be
Just
making
comes.
breakfast. It's just like boom.
Yeah.
You can be in the shower and be
Yeah.
like boom. And be like,
That's what my kids say, because I have 5 kids, and they're like, "Ma, every time you come in the kitchen, you start singing a song,
Humming
you
a
know,
tune, doing
and,
something,
And,
yes.
and I'd say yes, and we're going to use this one. You know, it's the sound of the chop, chop, chop. You know,
You know what?
I wrote a song about it. You'll hear it.
See, that's the
Yeah.
creativity, though. I
So-
love that. Now, what do you do, Mr. Mark?
Listen, it comes to me anytime, anywhere,
Yeah.
wherever I am. I was walking down the hall one day in the school. I'm an IT person
Okay.
in computers in the high school.
Yeah.
And I heard a young lady tell another young lady, "I'm not trying to hear that." And then within an hour, that was a song.
I know, right?
I had to write that down, you know, and it just builds from there. And then working with Joy and also with Judy, they come up with ideas. So a lot of times, Joy would just sing me the melody. I said, "Give me the melody, I got
And
you."
you got it.
And then after that, I'll just build a song around that
Yeah.
and produce that. And we work well together. Then I like the 3 of us. If I try to go too far to the right, which might, Joy is like, "Come on back, come on back."
Yeah, we got to reel them in
And
sometimes.
then I got to get Judy to say, "No, Joy, he's right. Just let her stay right there."
The difference in how we work, which I think works well with us because it's not how we mesh. Joy comes from an educational background, which is awesome. Okay, I am a singer musician. I've done stuff outside of, so my thoughts are usually that of a musician coming from a musical standpoint. Joy looks at it from an educational standpoint. So sometimes we do clash, but it's like, I'm like, "Joy, you're thinking like a teacher." and she'll go like, but, and I'm like, "Okay, I get that,
Yeah.
but now you have to kind of start learning how to look at it from a musician's point of how it flows music-wise." So we may go back and forth with each other, but the end result is always something that's fabulous.
That's what I'm
And-
saying, because you got different inputs.
And I also want to add, we realized early on and recognized that there was a process that we did. I don't know if it was innate, but we stayed true to that process.
Yeah.
So we always stay true to that process, and it's great for creativity, because that means there are no bad ideas. So if you want to go here, we'll try it, but you stay true to the process,
Yeah.
and it'll work.
And I like that because everyone has different personalities and different things to bring to the table. And when you put it all together, it still all comes
Yes.
together.
Right. The end result, as I stated before, is the end result is always like smooth.
Yeah.
You know, it gets a little crazy, but
No. But the end result.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's why we work so well with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back in a couple of minutes because I'm thirsty.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Sounds good.
Oh, let's get into it, y'all. Y'all a little quiet out there, I don't know. Somebody told me Kansas know how to party. I'm starting to question that. The Kansas still right. Happy birthday, Latrina, Danielle, and Lisa too. And Miss Kathy got it. Hey, gotta love Janet. I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby boy, what's happening? Someone I'm invited, so gonna get to clapping. Gon' pop it for a player, pop it for him. Turn around and drop it for your daddy, drop it for him. I rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lost hotel for dinner. Wait, oh, where's my scampi? He got it if I want it, got it if I want it. Said he got it if I want it. Take his wallet if I want it. Let's go! Jump in the Cadillac, boy, let's put some miles on it. Anything you need, baby, put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne, all nice. Lucky for him, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for him, that's what I like. That's what I like. There's by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds on white. Lucky for him, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for him, that's what I like. That's what I like. Two trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. I'm your mamacita. You my papi chulo. Hey, I will never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that you smile and glad. deserve it all. I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright, strawberry champagne on ice. Looking for him, that's what I like. That's what I like. Looking for him, that's what I like. That's what I like. Set by the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds on white. That's what I like. That's what I like. Looking for him, that's what I like. That's what I like. Said you want a good time. Here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. If you want it, boy, you can have it. I'll be sitting here for you. Tell me, baby. Tell me, baby. What you gonna do? Nice. That's what I like, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. And I buy you right now, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. The body, yeah. Let's go, fellas. Oh, we got a superstar in the building, y'all. That's what I like, yeah, yeah. That's what I like. That's what I like, yeah, yeah. One more time. PG. Happy birthday, Trina. Let's go. Are you ready to move, man? Let's bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, let's get it, Captain. What's up, Derek? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah. Oh, party with the Kansas, y'all. Let me see them birthdays. Come on, time, hey. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, shake it, Kathy.
Okay, I can dance all time. I love dancing. I will dance the entire show. We are back, y'all. We had to get it in for a couple of seconds. We burned a couple of calories too. See, y'all know I'm about burning calories. So when we back, we still got so much more to talk about. Like when we took a break, we was like, ooh, we gotta talk about ooh, and we gotta and ooh. And y'all know I like that because I want to make sure everything gets out. I want people to know, you know, if this inspires you to jump, if this inspires you to get out the way, if whatever it does for you, you do it. But just make sure your kids are watching. I told y'all before we came on here, I went on live, kids, because you can just basically go on the website. And so can you give out a website?
The website is joyrificband.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Or social media?
And we are on Instagram as well, and we are on Facebook as Joyrific Band as well.
So it's Joyrific Band across the board.
Yes.
Facebook, Instagram, and the website. So that's just as simple. Because, you know, people have like 3 or 4 different things on each one. You be like, okay, let me write this down. Anyway, we're back. So we got so much stuff to talk about. So I don't know who we're going to start with because I know you want to talk because I was talking about creative energy. And y'all know I'm all about energy, the energy of people.
Yes.
Y'all know I go off energy, so I feel things. So we're going to talk about
Great,
it.
thank you, Ebony. I just wanted to share this when Ebony was talking about creative energy and what motivates us. I felt within myself that I had talents and that God was calling me to share my talents. And once I put my mindset, I'm baking a cake for you. If you like my cake, great. If you don't, that's great.
It's fine.
But I'm not trying to make a better cake than you. I'm making my cake. That's how I approach my music. It's from me. I'm not trying to outdo anyone because there's enough abundance out here for everyone to eat, so that we shouldn't be competing. Yeah. So as long as I stay in the creative mind, not the competitive mind, I'm good.
And that's why we work so well with each other, is because we don't look at, well, you have this, I have that. We're each, as Mark was saying, we're each part of this cake. You know, so in order to have a cake that tastes well, you have to have ingredients that work well.
I got to piggyback, y'all. Let me piggyback.
Yes.
Because he just over here just did some. I had got a couple of goosebumps because y'all know every time I'm on the show, you know, people will tell me, well, don't have another clothing line on there because you have a clothing line. It doesn't bother me. It's enough to go around. Someone might not like mine, but might like hers or like his, and that's fine with me. It's enough success and love to go around in this entire world, and you know, people need to realize that. So when he says, I'm not trying to bake a cake better than yours, I'm baking my cake. So you'll like my cake, and you might like that cake, but it's okay to like multiple cakes. But that makes me happy when he said that, because it's not all about, well, I got to stay on top and be better than you. No, not really.
Yeah.
Just do you. If it's for you, it's for you. And I'm the type of person where I say, when I jump, if it's for me, it's going to go. If it's not, but guess what? In my lifetime, I can say, at least I tried it.
Yes.
Right.
Let's not play these games in these streets. Y'all know me. Okay, I just got to set. I had
And,
to put
and
that
there
up.
is no such thing as lack. That's the
Right.
real
Right.
crux of the matter. There's no such thing as lack. So we have plenty to go around
We do.
for everyone
We do.
all over this whole huge world.
Right.
So, you know, just share your gift.
Yes.
You know, and be glad to share it with others and be creative about it and find a group of wonderful, talented people such as the ones
That's
I'm working
awesome.
with that can help you to live your dream, you know.
I agree.
And I'm really grateful to meeting Mark because I transferred to that school where Mark was, and then Mark showed up, and so that was a real blessing for me.
Uh-huh,
And then
you said
Judy and I know each other from SUNY New Paltz College. SUNY New Paltz, and so we are
Successful stories.
we are college best friends,
right.
and we had our own singing group back in college. And I was
Really?
like dreaming then with Judy and saying, "Hey, Judy, you know what? I think we're going to be known all over the world." And that was back in the day of really, you know. So now it's coming.
But now how we reconnected, which is kind of funny. I got a call from Joy, and she's like, look, I need your help. I'm like, all right, whatever it is that you need, just let me know. I'll come down, and, you know. So she says, well, I'm having a little difficulty with this particular song. I'm like, all right, just, you know, I'll come down this weekend, see what we can do. Came down. She let me hear it. Went into the studio. It took me, less than 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Got
To
worked
just
out.
kind of work it out, what we needed to do.
Awesome.
And from that point on, it was like,
We've been clicking.
right, because like, my thing was I was just coming down to like help her out. We're just doing like a reference track, and one thing led to another, and I became the third part of the Joyrific Band.
We're keeping her.
We're glad to have you. Glad to have
Yes,
you.
we're keeping
Glad to
her.
be here.
We're keeping her.
Isn't that great how you meet someone and you'll notice, like you meet people every day, but there's some people where you meet and you just click and you be like, after you meet, you be like, that was awesome. I need to meet with them.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you just have certain people that you click, that you really click
right.
with.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so we enjoy singing together, you know, and she helps me with the kids that are part of Joyrific Band, you know, so she's like our vocal coach and everything. And she just really picks up a lot of slack that, you know, otherwise I would have to be focusing on, that I wouldn't be able to focus on the many other things that I have to do with the group, you know. So I'm just glad to have them in my corner, and hope they stay.
Yeah,
we're here.
I like that because even with myself, I say I need like 2 or 3 more Ebonies because it's like you need someone that's like you or have that same
Yes.
energy
Yes.
that helps out or pick up, like you said,
Yes,
pick up the slack.
yes.
Or you be like, oh, you missed that. You be like, oh, I did. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. So it's like I am looking for like 2 or 3 more Ebonies. But I know it's gonna come. God got me.
Yes.
So I know it's coming. I just have to be patient and just keep going in the direction I'm supposed to go. So I know it's coming. So
And that's another thing is that we always put God first.
yes,
Okay?
because He's awesome.
Without that, it's easy to give up and not wanting to do what we have to do. We don't take for granted that it's because of Him and His power and His omniscience of who He is and the gifts that He's given to us.
Yes.
You know, that we think that we're better or we can do this without Him.
Right.
You know, that's not our mind thought. You know,
Not at all.
you keep God 1st, giving that praise to Him.
Of course.
You know, you're going to get it back tenfold.
Oh, I know.
You know, and the fact that we're all on that same page, that knowing that what we do, where our gifts come from, they come from God.
I know.
You know, so
It's awesome.
And Judy has a theatrical background, which she,
You know what, Judy?
she tries to play down a little bit, but she's produced some plays and she's been starring in some plays, and she does a lot of acting. So that really lends itself to what we're planning on doing when it comes to Judy.
I'm not hiding. Okay. I've been doing this since I was about 6.
You love it.
Yeah, I've been singing since I was about 6. And it's something I've always wanted to do, but I'm going to tell a story here. I was 11 years old.
Okay.
Singing my first solo at Town Hall in New York City. That's where I'm from. I'm a Queens girl. And getting there, and I'm like, doing rehearsal, I'm like, I got this, I can do this. Well, got up, front of the mic. Kid I was singing with, his name was Barry. Barry did his part, and it was time for me to do my part. I opened my mouth, and not a sound. A sound came out. I got stage fright. You know, and from that point on, I said, I will never sing again. I didn't want to sing solo. I would keep me in the background,
right,
but to put me out in the front. But after time, I got over it.
Yeah.
Did stuff throughout high school. Then I went to SUNY to New Paltz, and I directed like 1 or 2 plays that Joy was in, and we started a gospel group, Voices of Unity, with actually an elementary school friend of mine, Daryl. So it was me, Daryl, and Lynn, and we started, and it's been, Voices of Unity now has been going strong for about 30 years.
Awesome.
30 years.
30 years.
That is awesome.
You know, so it's always been there, but I kind of like, nah. You know, just to do it because it's something that I love, but to do it as a career, that's something new for me.
Okay.
You know, that I'm really now starting to say, you know what, wait a minute, I can do this.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
I can do this.
And to me, it doesn't matter what age it is, you start when you start.
Thank you.
Yes.
You become successful at India, because I didn't start this until I was 40, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
43
sometimes-
now. Yeah,
okay.
so it takes,
Sometimes you're successful, you don't realize it.
That's true. That's some
And-
good stuff.
and my story is kind of like Judy. I'm a piano technician, so I tune pianos all throughout the Baltimore, Washington area.
Okay.
I started when I was 16 years old.
Really?
Yes. And what happened, I was at Douglas High School in Baltimore,
Yeah.
Maryland, and I heard a student saying, I don't want to do this. And I was coming down the hall. God put me there. The music teacher said, Rose, you will learn how to tune pianos. I came from a family that if someone wants to teach you, you learn.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. But what I realized as an adult, looking back, that was another musical thing I did. That music was always around me. So as I became an adult, I was so busy trying to survive and make a living.
I know.
I made a conscious effort to do these talents that I was given, because this you don't tune pianos at 16 unless there's God.
I know, because I'm like, you tune pianos at 16.
You know, and I've been doing it for over 30 years. So, and I just realized, you know, that's when I said, you don't know you're successful, because we take our talents for granted.
Yes.
And we don't want to be braggadocious about it. But sometimes you really need to look at yourself and say, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I got this.
I know that's right.
You know, and then let it be.
Let it
No, I
shine.
want you on that, because I'll be like, God, thank you.
There you go.
No, I'm serious. You're like, you so good. No, it's not. I'm
You
giving
have
thanks.
to.
And
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm like,
make
all the
mistakes.
thank you. So I am awesome.
Yes.
So I get it.
You know,
I get it.
You stop and you think about it, because as kids, when you're doing something, and we've all have had adults in our lives who've told us, it's like, you ain't all that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, you kind of push back, and the confidence, because think about it, as kids, there is nothing that you can't do, or you think you can't do.
Yeah.
Then you have this adult who comes along and kind of to dull your shine. You know, so
Yeah.
you begin to believe that. So you kind of like, well, maybe I don't need to do what I'm doing as
do
much.
that.
You know, so, and then you meet up with a group of folks who go like, wait a minute. I like what you do. I like what you do.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
so then
yeah.
all of a sudden that confidence starts to build up again.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and I mean, it's like it took us, or I can say for myself, it took me actually becoming a part of Joyrific to say, you know what, I can do this.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Judy, I felt the same. When I met Joy, the thing that stood out about Joy was her passion about what she was doing.
Yes. Yes.
And had she approached me mealy mouth, but she was like, I got this song, can you write this song? And I'm like, well, you know, because I'm my confidence, I'll see what I can do. And then when I gave it back to her, she was like, "That's my song. That sounds great. We're gonna do this, that, and the other." And I'm looking at her like, "You gotta play it."
Right.
I had a vision.
I got things
Yeah, no, that's the vision. That's the vision.
And then it's like,
I was like, you're not going to do just one song. You can do a bunch of songs. We can do a bunch of songs.
and then getting into the studio and then recording that same song,
yes.
and then getting that feedback, and you just sitting there beaming.
I love it.
I did that.
Yeah,
I did that.
Yeah.
So
See,
it's
what
like,
makes me happy is that y'all pushed each other and y'all, that each energy that y'all brought to the table, it complement each other, because that's how I am with like my circle of people. And long as it's positive, because I've met people where, you know, you feel the energy's off and I don't say nothing negative. I just be like, that I will not be around that person. And I won't say nothing to them specifically,
I know exactly
but I just be like, that one right there, because you can hear it, you can feel it, you just hear it when it come out the mouth, just certain words, certain things that said, and I'm like, you best believe you won't be seeing my face. You will not.
Be back around here again,
That's all.
right?
Because I got things to do, I got places to be, and I always tell people I love who I am, but I adore who I'm becoming.
Right.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always say that because God be like, okay, here we go. And I'm like, yes, thank you.
Yes.
You are awesome.
Well, and you know what? That's the when you love the people you work with. Because I've played with bands, which is why I don't. If it's a chore, I don't want to do it. If it's a chore, I don't want to do it.
You want to be happy when you get up and do it. And you just
With us three, it's synergy.
see.
Yeah, it really is.
And as far as music, I could be in my bed 3 a.m. If something hits me, I'm out of bed down in the studio.
I get it.
Because, and I always tell my kids this, what you want to do, that thing you do when you have nothing to do, when you're at home by yourself and you have nothing to do, that thing that you do, that's who you are.
Yeah.
And with me, I'm going to be on the keyboard, I'm going to be writing, it's going to be some music involved, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like you are internal, it just makes you feel awesome. It
Yes.
makes you feel so
Yeah.
To the phone. Listen, I could be working on, like you said, a musical idea, and I'll be in the studio, and the phone will ring, and it will actually scare me. Because I'm so engrossed, and then I get mad because I'm thinking this person on the other phone is messing up my vibe.
You be like, why are y'all calling me?
Yeah, why are you calling
But
me?
I love their openness because, like, you know, I can call either one of them and say, hey, I just wrote this new song. Look, hang up the phone and don't answer it this time. What I'm going to do is sing it into the phone. And they'll be like, okay. And they hang up the phone, and then I'm back on the phone, and I leave it. And then I'm like, okay, I want to hear what they think about it. And I'll call Judy back, and I'll say, because we wrote this song called I Love My Music Teacher. I sang it over the phone to Judy the first time, and Judy calls back, and she goes, guess what? And I'm like, oh gosh, what's she gonna say? She said, where'd Joy come up with this song now? She said, I love it, I love it. And so it's gonna be on the next CD that we're gonna have coming out soon.
Right, because you have a CD out now, correct?
We have a CD out now.
Sunny Side Up.
And it's called Sunny Side Up.
Sunny Side Up.
Yeah.
And they can purchase this on Amazon.
Yes. They can get it on Amazon,
But-
and they can download it from our website. And we would really love if you download it from our website.
Okay.
It has 6 songs on it, and these songs, the parents that already have it, they say our kids play it a lot, and so that's the best music we can hear. They love the music, so those 6 songs are going over really well. We do have the videos to some of them already on YouTube, and the next 10 songs that we're putting out.
That's the next CD.
Amazing.
Okay, this makes me happy because I got a lot of great nieces and nephews, so I can just call them and be like, look, download this. Okay, so I'm going to have to write, I need it today.
Well, we have a couple other additional outlets coming on. When we meet again, those will be up, so that they'll be able to purchase it from those two. So.
Okay. It sounds
Okay, no, because I like to, you know, I like to support. So yes,
Thank
I need
you.
that. No, I need that
I will get
out,
you.
please.
The first time that it was I'm a Scientist, one of Joy's friends had gotten a CD, and she posted her son. It couldn't have been more than maybe, I'm going to say maybe 2.
Yeah.
He's standing in front of the TV, and all you see is this little body.
In his diaper.
In his diaper, just going like, yeah, you know. Like,
His dance into the song. Yes, yes. I got a lot of videos like that from people. They sent me their grandchildren
or the
dancing
kids
to
just
the
dancing to the
music,
music.
and that's
Now,
what
see,
we really love.
Okay, can I
Yeah.
say something now? So now that you told me that, because like I say, all this energy, creative energy, see, that's good to me because then you can show, if permission of the parent.
Oh, yes.
If the kids would be like, can we take those videos and like put them all, collage them
Oh,
together?
yes.
And then you show, be like, this is the joy
Okay.
that we bring to
There you go. Now there's an idea.
Y'all see how excited
You got
I
to
got?
do it.
She just gave us an
just
idea.
gave
People
Right,
love it,
yeah.
and that'll go viral. You be like, oh my God, that was so fun seeing the
Yeah.
kids dance to the music, but it's all the same music.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
good point.
And you showing all the kids, because you know when Beyonce's song came out, and that kid was over there, all the single ladies, and that video
It went
went
viral. Yes,
right,
it
right,
went. Yes,
right,
it
right.
did.
So if you, it did,
Oh.
right? So that's what. So
Yes.
okay,
yes.
I'm beaming y'all because that makes me happy. So if y'all can do that, please, because
we
I would like
will.
to see
We
that.
will.
Can ask the parents
That's
and
a great
let them write off on
idea.
that, and just like show how all the kids just enjoyed that, and they, like you said, they all please.
Singing to
And put it
dancing
together.
and
Right.
singing to the
Okay.
music. We got to do that.
Okay, so I know we have more stuff because look, we all into it, and this makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because he talked about the energy, you talked about things that you did you get everything out? Because there was more stuff. I'm trying to make sure because we talked about the energy.
Inspiration.
Inspiration,
What
because we have
inspires?
yours too. That's still more stuff. Okay, look, she's like,
What inspires me in terms of doing music?
Bring it, girl.
It's just the joy of seeing the look on people's faces.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
When I do what I do, knowing that when you take self out of the equation
yeah,
and you just let, I guess, God be God,
Yeah.
and let His glory shine through. Because I also sing in church, so and it's something that my parents always told me. Said, you know what, you sing, which is a wonderful thing, but the
Right.
thing is, you have to learn to take you out of the equation because you block yourself sometimes.
Yes.
So it's something that I've learned. I take me out of that equation. When you take yourself out of the equation,
Yes.
you move out of your own way.
yeah.
It's on.
Yes.
You know, and that's what I love about these guys. It's that there are no egos here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Now see
yes.
what she said. Okay. You want to say it one more time for the people in the back. Look at the camera.
There are no egos here.
Check it at the door.
And see, for things to be successful and for things to go smooth and for things to keep on moving and keep on going up to, you know, how I say I'm going to ascend and that's where I'm going to stay, that the ego's got to go because it's no place for it.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And our inspiration is just seeing the look on people's faces, the children's faces, music in general.
right.
Yes, I love, and she said she'd have to take herself out the equation because sometimes it feels she might be blocking. So she moves out her own way. So what
out
stuff
your
you got
way.
for me, Joy?
Get out your way. Well, you know, like I said, the group Joyrific Band, I see us doing a lot more performances this year.
You visualizing all of it, that's all.
We're just glad to get it out to the public that we are here and we want to come and perform for the students in the schools. We want to make sure that kids are understanding that we are teaching about bullying. We're teaching them self-esteem in our songs. We're teaching them some academic things, like we have a song about the 50 states, and we are really excited about that song as well. We're trying to keep kids singing songs that are meant for children to sing and have fun as they learn.
Yes.
And at the same time, they're not even realizing that they're learning, but they're singing along with the song. The tunes that Mark writes along with it they're all really catchy. The parents say, "Hey, I'm singing the song too," you know,
like
and
that.
been singing it all week. So it engages them in a way that it's refreshing. That's all I really can say. It's refreshing to parents to have songs in the car that are appropriate for young children to sing with and have fun. And everybody's happy listening. So
No, that makes me happy because there's a bond with the children and the parents too. Because you know, usually we listen to music that they don't suppose or not in tune. If not,
Exactly.
don't, in tune. But when you put that together, like I said with the music, I listen to my babies. We was going for it, but, and I'm like, yes, you know, and so that really makes me happy. It's so much ideas that I'm having just sitting here with y'all, and I'm the type of person where I like to share it because I love to see everyone grow. Everyone, like I say, we just enough for everybody. So you like to see everyone succeed, everyone do their passion and do what they do, and be happy doing it. I heard you breathing. You need to say something.
Oh no, I was just going to tie into to what Joy said.
Piggyback off of it?
We had this conversation a while ago. When I was growing up, I used to look at Looney Tunes.
Me too.
everybody was watching them.
And what I did not realize until I became an adult was they were telling jokes on two different levels. The adults could get the joke,
Yeah.
and the children. And I thought that from a musical standpoint, I said, that's ingenious.
Yeah.
You know, because they told one joke, and when the adults took away, and the kids had no idea.
No idea.
Right.
You sitting there like, oh.
You're right, yeah, exactly. I know what you meant, right?
Yeah.
But by the same token, from a music standpoint, if you're just dealing with music, which I do, you're just talking about, 12 notes. They're all the same. I don't care if Bach did it, I don't care if Beethoven did it, I don't care if Tupac did it.
Okay.
They're the same notes. So the difference comes in with Joy's lyrical content.
Okay.
And Judy, when they put over top of that, that cements it, because the music is going to be the music, and we got that covered. Because the notes aren't good or bad; they're notes, you know. But it's what you're singing, and we wanted to do something that our kids could sing that was appropriate.
Yes.
Right.
You know, it's cute sometimes when you see your little 5-year-old singing Drake or whatever, but then sometimes it's not. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
No, it's my opinion. I had a song that I did not know what stuff meant as an adult, and I played it, and Amina Boy was singing, and someone put me to the side, and he's like, Ebony, I'm not going to say the song.
Right.
But the song, and I was like, that's what that meant. They was like, you didn't know that? I was like, I said, I'm an adult, and I did it. When I say I had to trash that entire CD, me and my boys was going for it, and I was like, and that's when they were looking, I said, I did not
I did the
know
same thing.
that.
I did the same thing. And because
Okay.
you know what? A lot of times you hear the radio-friendly version.
Yeah, and then they was like, no, that means this.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, and I'm like taking a, like, you know, kids be like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm ruining my children.
So that was our goal, is we would have had the same groove, so just appropriate music,
Awesome.
and would teach you your values and how you know your colors, the basic fundamental building blocks of learning.
I
That's what
love
we do.
that.
And we're incorporating some Spanish with that.
Yes, my
cool.
boy's sitting on the.
See, yes, we are. We're going to
teaching
incorporate some
Spanish, so this is good
Spanish in
stuff.
our songs so we can teach Spanish.
And the what's the other thing when they use the hands? I'm sorry.
And
I
sign
know this.
language,
My mind's
yes.
gonna break some height right
And
now. I'm
sign
sorry.
language.
And some yes.
Yes, doing all that.
Okay, this makes me happy.
And it is good. It is
Because
good.
that's when they soak it up as kids and they remember, and if it's the songs, that makes me
Oh
happy.
yeah.
Okay, good
We love
job,
it. We
Mama.
love it. We love it.
This makes me happy. So
Yeah.
I need you to shout out the websites again. I always like to make sure you do it twice. So just shout out the
website
websites.
is www.joyrificband.com, and we're also on Instagram, and we are on Facebook.
And it's the same-
Joyrific Band.
Sorry, it's Joyrific Band across
Yes.
the board. So that's
Yes.
simple. I like that.
Yes.
Because I'll come on and my stuff is like 3 different ways, and I need to stop doing that.
Okay.
Like, Ebony,
Yeah.
stop. So anyway, I am excited. Do y'all need to like sign off with anything before I go off? Anybody need?
We can give a number they can call as well. They can call 443-467-8103 if they would like us to come and perform, or come and I can read my stories at schools or daycare centers as well. And we'd be glad to come and entertain your children.
So be mindful of that. So having birthday parties, having gatherings. I have a lot of friends that be having like they call it Queens in the Making, where they have a lot of young girls come together and they lift each other up. Like I have a lot of friends that do things, or even the boys, the young men, and this and that. So just having that and having them coming in with the
Yes.
music too in the background and so forth, that adds to it. It makes it awesome. So y'all think about that. This is good stuff.
That is great.
Yes, that's
So thanks
awesome.
for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They gonna be back because they can sing.
Yes.
Or how do people
Come back.
say country sang?
Sorry.
They can sing. And the books, I wanted you to bring
Okay.
your books on because I want you to
Okay.
show them, because the stuff that I saw in the illustrations, it was awesome.
Okay.
So this is the Ouch Girl Show. So I tell everyone to continue to bask and walk in your greatness. Please, please, please acknowledge and accept your genius, because once you do that, that's it. That's something I had to do. So it's always there. Everyone is a genius. So I think that's it. Get out of your
Thank
own way.
you.
Continue being great.
Yes.
We good?
Yes.
We're good. All right, let's wave bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. I'm so country.
Give me one apple, two bananas, 3 carrots, 4 dates, and I'll be H-A-P-P-Y, happy all day long. Give me 5 eggplants, 6 figs, 7 grapes,
We gonna start them all smooth. If this is your first time seeing Belladonna, y'all know we started all smooth because we got a whole nother set of party. Hey, all the cancers in the building, yeah. Who got a birthday out here tonight? Oh, I just